Hi, this is about my 37th take on this video. My name is Catherine Miller, and this is a submission for my e-portfolio. Sorry, I'm going to have to read this. I have a prepared statement. I wish I had it memorized, but I don't. Today I'm going to tell you about one of my proudest achievements as an educator. From June to October 2015, I worked with a colleague to design and implement a 2-day all-school total Renaissance immersion project. My inspiration for this project came from a teaching job that I had in a suburban district outside of Denver. Every year this school had an arts week where all 800 plus students were rotated through daily performances of the ballet, opera, theater, symphony, jazz bands, etc. I used this as a model for my Renaissance immersion project. Our goal was that every one of the 400 students in grades K through 8 at St. Anne's Catholic School in Prairie Village, Kansas, would participate in 2 whole days of complete Renaissance immersion. And this is how we did it. The first thing we did was decide which areas of the curriculum to highlight. As I mentioned in my teaching philosophy, I strongly believe in tapping into as many of the 9 intelligences as possible when creating a thematic unit. We focused on art, dance, music, theater, science, social studies, language arts, math, and religion. We based our research on historical figures and institutions of this era, including Michelangelo, Da Vinci, Galileo, Shakespeare, Bach, and the Vatican. Next, we researched local production companies that specialize in performances from the Renaissance period. So in Kansas City, these included the Heart of America Shakespeare Festival Company, and they came out and they assisted the older students in writing sonnets. They did several performances, one of which was Midsummer Night's Dream, which included some of our younger students. The Bach aria soloist did a presentation on Bach and performed a concert. A dancer from the Kansas City Ballet came out and conducted an Elizabethan dance class to the accompaniment of a viola da gamba player. And a viola da gamba is an instrument that was typically played during the Renaissance period. We also rented a large Renaissance mural to hang in the front hall and trained retired teachers to act as docents who discussed the mural with students. Once we had outlined the areas that we wanted to focus on, we worked with specials teachers to develop activities that all the students could be rotated through. For example, the religion teacher prepared a talk on Vatican history during the Renaissance period, and for younger students, the Spanish teacher used iPads to introduce them to art in the Sistine Chapel. The art teacher designed an art project where the students prepared their own wet plaster and then created a painting of fruit displays that were on their table in order to demonstrate the work of Leonardo da Vinci. Because we did not want to add to the workload of the classroom teachers, we spent hours and hours researching age-appropriate lesson plans and collecting supporting materials that highlighted the discoveries of our historical figures. For example, for math, the students did activities like playing Fibonacci Nim, a strategy game that uses the Fibonacci sequence. For science, the students built Michelangelo's bridge with paint sticks and Galileo's pendulum with bolts and screws and paper clips and washers. They drew Michelangelo's Vitruvian Man on chart paper, and the younger students got to paint while lying on their backs under their desks, just like Leonardo. Scheduling the events the entire event was very challenging. I just took a piece of poster board and divided the activities between the 2 days. And through trial and error, I was able to develop a schedule that allowed for every grade level to participate in every activity, while also allowing for planning time for all of the teachers. Overall, I'm very happy with how this project turned out. It was like, after so many years of having this in mind, something that I wanted to accomplish, I finally was able to achieve it. And that really primarily was, we had a budget, we had a group of teachers and a principal who trusted us to be able to coordinate this project, and it worked out. Primarily, I did this for my own kids. I wanted my own kids to participate and to be able to experience it. But I wanted all of the kids who participated to have a valuable hands-on learning experience. We got great feedback from the teachers and parents and students, and it made me so happy to watch their excitement and their engagement as they participated in the activities. One of the highest pieces of praise that I got came from an 8th grade boy, and he told me that he loved the Renaissance Immersion project and wished that school could be like that every day. Thank you.